Brothers, welcome again. Today we have the review for the Vanguard class, fully prestiged, leveled out, so it's with patch 7.0. So I will show you what I do believe is the best build for the Vanguard, fully prestiged with the weapon loadout and of course all the perks. First of all, let's start off with the perks. I do have another video about the Vanguard class best build, and I do believe the perks are still the same. No big changes right here. So for our core perks we are going melee mastery, some extra damage against Majoras and higher enemies, really important. The moving target, it's only reduces your range of each attack, reduces the range damage you take up to 2% for just 5 seconds. It's not really beneficial. And the upper hand, you cannot be knocked back for 10 seconds after parry or dodge or block. It's okay, but I always choose damage above the upper hand. The other one is duelist, so increased parry and block windows. Since we are running a blocking Chainsword, really comes in handy to increase our damage output. The close combat focus and the conviction do not weigh up against the duelist. Then the free grenades, 10 enemies in rapid succession gives you 1 free equipment grenade every 90 seconds. So that's 3 grenades for everyone. I'll always take it, especially if I find a Melta or frag grenades. Really good. Retribution, 24 more damage when being knocked back. I do not like that because it's a perk with something negative in it. You have to be knocked back to trigger this perk, and that's something I do not like because we like to avoid being knocked back or being grabbed. And then honed reactions, increased dodge window. This perk is only triggered when you're below 50% health, and with the Vanguard most of the time I'm not below 50% health because of the signature perk, the increased health on Majoras or higher kill, the adrenaline rush. So we are constantly healing. So this perk does not really synchronize with the honed reactions. So therefore I choose consecutive execution. Then for the team perks, always a difficult choice. The unmatched zeal or the inner fire, regen on your abilities or free med packs. So a free med pack on an extremis skill or terminus finisher gives you 30% healing. And let's be honest, if you're playing lethal or absolute threat level, most of the time you will encounter like 6, 7 or 8 extremis enemies, sometimes even more, so that's like 8 free med packs in game with this perk running. This perk really makes you a team player. So I always go, especially on the absolute threat level, I'm playing unmatched zeal for my team. You will make your team happy and you will make your mother happy, so take this one. But if you're running a bulwark with you with a healing banner, you can also go with inner fire. Depends on your team composition. Then for our hook, a grapnel launcher, to up the damage we are taking shockwave, so we are doing a little damage area effect in a 5-meter radius. This one synchronizes with the tip of the spear. All enemies hit by diving kick takes 15% more damage, so that means all enemies hit within the 5-meter radius also trigger the 15% more range damage. So these two go really well together. And after a hook we are doing 50% more damage with our weapon because our hook is on a cooldown. So that's 15 and there's 15, so these two add up to 30%. And with our prestige perk, 10% within 8 meters, that goes up to 40% more damage. The other perks, restless fortitude, 40% less damage, range damage, doesn't weigh up against the shockwave. And the diving kick, only 10% more damage. No, that's really too low. They should buff this to like 30% or more to make this perk viable. Zone of impact, it's fun. Performing a finisher deals some damage but doesn't weigh up against tip of the spear. And tenacity, killing 10 enemies increases your diving kick for 40%. It's okay, but you have to make sure when this perk trigger, you have to watch out for it when you kill 10 enemies, and this perk is always it's always there, so you always benefit from the 50% damage increase. The thrill of the fight, perfectly parry, block or dodge, 20% less health damage. It's too low and doesn't weigh up against the extra damage you do when your hook is on cooldown. And the combat readiness, grapnel launcher recharges 20% faster. I do believe the regen is already okay, so I choose the damage over the recharge. And like I told you, the signature is the Adrenaline Rush, one of the best perks in game as a signature move, free healing. So we got double healing. So with this build, never pick up medkits during the game. Leave them for your team members because you can self-heal on executions. Then for the Prestige, the Vanguard has some great Prestige perks, and I do believe these are the 4 best ones. The Indomitable Spirit, so we cannot be knocked back when performing a gun strike, it's always a hit. The Launch Restoration, this one is really great. We restore 1 armor segment on a hook, so to get out of nasty situations, or when our armor is depleted and we need some armor, we can hook and get armor on command. I really like this, it's unique to the Vanguard class. Some extra health, always welcome, and the extra damage, like I told you, battlefield awareness, 10% within 8 meters, and do believe me, with the Vanguard there will be a lot of enemies within 8 meters when you are hooking, so this one is always triggered when you're playing Vanguard right. For our weapons, we are going Melta, and take the one with the highest ammo capacity and ammo reserve because it will be depleted quite fast. For the perks, we are going Decisive Reloads, so a free ammo restore on a finisher on the Majora's level or higher. So it's really important to finish off Majora's levels or higher for health and ammo. So this keeps you going. When our health is below 30%, we get some healing for 10%. So when we are really in a dire situation, we also get this health trigger. The extra armor segments, killing 5 enemies, do believe me, with the Melta this happens a lot. So armor regen over there. Then some faster reloads ×2 because we will be reloading a lot of times, so that's 20% faster reload, and magazine increase to 10 or 11 I believe. The reloading immunity, I really don't care about this one, but it's all about getting the last perk. Elusive fire, it's okay, after a dodge fire rate increases, but it's about the increased range because the Melta suffers range. You want that extra 1 meter increase. The other perks we are missing, Perpetual Fire, I really don't care about it, only 10% fire rate increase. I really don't care, I'm missing that one. And the Retaliation, a dodge, you deal 25% more damage. Well, I do prefer to get this one. The only perk I do miss is the Divine Might. So extra 10% damage. I tried to perk it, but it is impossible. I want the extra range on this weapon. For the secondary, I always go heavy bolt pistol. It has range, so Inferno pistol combined with Melta is not a good idea. Because it's lacking range, and when you're a counter like ball sacks, flying ball sacks, you are outmatched. So I'm taking the heavy bolt pistol, I really like it. The one with the highest ammo capacity and reserve. And the builds you can see for this, for high damage output, some extra headshot damage here. And the tactical precision, I like this one, 20% more damage on headshots. I do like this one. Then some remote threats, so long distance, extra penetration, extra ammo when our Melta is on low ammo or completely depleted, some rapid health and some extra damage. Then for our Chainsword, we are going with the blocking option because it really lifts up your damage output, not only with the adrenaline build-ups, but also the strength. It is 16 plus compared to the other two. This one slightly less, but it's a balance, and defensing is only 10. So blocking does require some more skill, but the rewards are satisfying. Your damage output really increases. For the builds, we are taking some extra damage, some swift recovery, our heavy damage, do some more contested health recovery. Reverberating impact, stomp area increased, light combo increased, heavy attacks 50% more. Most important one, full throttle. This shortens your heavy combo to 3, so you can perform a stomp after 3 light attacks instead of 4. And the final perks we take hard target. I really don't care about this one, but it's to get the Majora's Slayer 10% extra damage on Majora's. So this is the ultimate build, in my opinion, for the Vanguard class, fully prestiged. Let's take a look how this build works out on a absolute game decapitation. For the Emperor! So we have to remember to perform finishers, fight the enemies up and close, because we got the prestige perk within 8 meters. We deal 10% extra damage. Consider the synapse leader eliminated. Delta wing box check. So the 20% extra reload time on the Melta also comes in handy when you're really in a tight spot. Proceeding to relay. Maintain box reports. Down the clears out. And there it is, already incapacitated. And look at the ammo, 23, 24. We get a freely reload. Blocking. Backstabber there. Oh, he was already incapacitated. There we go. Magazine out, magazine in. Throwing frag grenade. So a little regen, watch the health bar, and a 5%. Smells like fresh munition. I do like the cracks more. I don't know where he's pointing at. damage. 2 kills and already 10% extra health. There we go, boys. Let's get going.
Xenos Brother, butcher this one.
Ik had een laten sniper voor floating ball sacks. And I got my armor back for the booking. Try to line them up to save ammo. And we are refilling our health bar. No med packs needed. And the Melta is absolutely trashing all these bars. All these goals are just hitting me once and build up my...
We have reached the tower, Captain Akara.
The Minotaur was not storing explosives to protect Starty's standards.
Like they know or something.
It's enough to demolish the bridge.
Shit. I thought I dodged it. Sniper shot. Let's move some armor. Out of position right now.
That's news. Without armor support to tackle a target that big,
So we skipped
we
at
may
this
have to bring
point
down the supply
to
bridge.
shorten this video a bit
Way
for
ahead
you.
of you.
This
Is
is
this a
the point
withdrawal
where the
order?
Melta really shines. Big
Negative.
groups of
The
enemies,
objective is the
close
Hive
combat.
Tyrant, not the bridge. Defend this position until the Tyranid command unit is executed.
I switched my normal,
My lord.
my crack grenades for
May the
normal
Emperor guide our
grenades.
lasguns to your support. Ready up, Eighth. Show the Emperor's angels what we are made of.
So the best position for you with the Melta is in the middle, so you can cover both points. Together for a moment, then we are going
The
to
Hive
have some fun.
Tyrant is
Look
on
at
its
that.
way. but it is a horde of Xenos between you and it. If they do it wrong, so shall we.
Let's go on the other side.
You have its attention. It is moving to intercept. Applying more pressure.
Swap to close quarters war gear.
Keep your eyes peeled. The Xenos Brother beast will be in visual range shortly.
Stay dead, fuck it.
So we got some massive kills there with the Melta. Almost too easy.
Inserting fresh magazine. Let us kill the ugly bastard.
I've never seen such an atrocity. Hold. Give the hive beast a moment. Detonate the charges now.
Over the wall! And on your toes! Telas, they are here!
We got the hive tyrant. It is not dead.
But we blew it up.
The swarm would go feral without their connection to the hive mind, but their focus is still on the relay. Reports confirm the lieutenant's assessment. Enemy cohesion still in full effect. That beast is not yet dead.
Good. I hate leaving a job unfinished.
We can hold this position, Lords. We'll keep the swarm off your backs while you hunt that
Look, the rubble is shifting down there.
Let them take it.
Better charm than a saint's bones. That is where we need to be.
Oh yeah, we've got a double spell.
Relics here.
My resolve is tempered.
Relics, so 1 GNC, 2 relics now. Okay, perfect.
Check your aim. One down. Giving them a shrapnel. Swatted the bulbous bastard out of the sky.
Take the execute for some health. Nobody else shoot the first one also for the team member, but because they are a bit down on health. My bad, I know.
Reloading.
Yeah, I know I can roll the crates, but I'm just too lazy to roll.
Scipius, if you require a spotter, my Auspex is precisely tuned for target acquisition.
I have not needed someone to mark my targets since I was a scout.
Look at it Noted.
Pursue and eliminate. We will
Valiant.
not have a better
Can
opportunity
your
to finish
device
it off.
identify the weak points of today's foe?
Yes, and its machine spirit is vengeful.
Very well.
In the name of Brotherhood, you shall guide my aim. Rearming. Checkpoint located.
Mir, kill me. How is it you always manage to charge in right when I'm drawing a bead?
I get a feed directly from your targeter.
I shall have a word with the armory master then.
I will attempt to keep it on the Auspex. No telling what surprises await.
Tell us a report.
We are after the Xenos Overlord. It cannot run forever. Specs,
Tell us that you cut out.
Damn it! Nothing is getting through. We are in the dead zone.
Do not worry. When the Hive Tyrant is dead, the Lieutenant will know.
Secondary, while performing an execution, you won't get a recharge. And there's one. If you're secondary, perform an execution on a gaunt, you won't get your release. Hunters over there, but it's all 3 health brothers with the unmatched shield. Don't see them as a threat, see them as 3 medpacks.
Our orders are clear. Advance.
Oh, there's a triple spawn, okay. But look at the health bars, we're all pretty full now. So let's go. Okay, now let's go for the Hive Tyrant. Fully prestiged Vanguard.
Taking the shot.
Fight the bitch. Too little open. Let's see where all the power-ups are. So we need some ammo, we need some extra armor.
Weapons up. It is not dead.
Let's see those first chainsaw. And
Blue space size scanner just spiked.
oh my god, touched it. Thanks. Let's make sure grapple hook is on cooldown with extra 50% damage. Like that. Got some extra fire right now. Perfect dodge. There we go, that's how you fight off the Hive Tyrant Vanguard. Up and close, make it personal. Make sure he remembers your face. And I do love this class, brother. One of the best classes in game with the unmatched shield, a perfect team perk. The Vanguard really makes a team player with the right perks and a high damage dealer. That 16k XP, very nice, 49 melee damage, so we are the high damage dealer of this round. A nice carry. I do hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you have any questions or recommendations about this build, leave them in the comments, and see you next time, brother. Take care and keep fighting for our Emperor, of course.